Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis. With me today is Seth Geis. How you doing, Seth?
Doing well, man. Doing
We
really
have
well.
June is supervising tonight.
Moderating.
That's
Happy
right.
St. Patrick's Day.
It's appropriate. It's appropriate for this one.
That's
So keep
appropriate.
going, man. Today we're talking about the Alec Bradley Black Market Filthy Hooligan Shamrock 2020. Cigar is a Toro 6x50. Comes out of the Tabacos de Oriente factory in Honduras. Wrapper is Honduran Candela, Habano Maduro, and Habano Seco. Binder and filler both undisclosed. Price point is $12.50, and the cigar was released in February of 2020. So with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
I think this is the St. Patrick's Day cigar, obviously, but I think it's a fun stick. It really produces this cool mocha matcha flavor that I kind of got throughout.
And green smoke.
Dude, dude, that'd be trippy, man. They got to figure that out. Jonathan Drew's got to figure that out. Oh, that's sick if we could do that. Anyways, because of the three wrappers, you really get like the Maduro qualities, the Candela, and that almost like natural Connecticut kind of a quality throughout the entire cigar, which is really cool, actually. And I think Alec Bradley did a good job with that, and mine was really well constructed. So, what about you, man?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with mustiness up front, wood, and a slightly dull cinnamon. Cinnamon dropped out as a vegetal note, and later a dark earth joined in. The rest of the cigar kind of maintained that musty wood as the dark earth and sometimes dry earth alternated going in and out, along with some of the vegetal notes. Burn was really poor on my cigar, and strength was around medium the whole way. Like you mentioned, a number of transitions through the cigar. I mean, every time you kind of switch over and hit a little bit different part of the wrapper, you're getting, like I said, I'm getting damp earth, dry earth, the vegetal notes are in there, the wood. It was like constantly changing throughout, which was cool. I just thought the flavor profile was average overall. It's always an interesting time, kind of seeing what the different wrappers do. But I wish the burn was a lot better. I mean, I had to touch it up 2 times, like in the first half, and then in the final third, I had to relight 4 times. I mean, it just didn't want to stay lit. It was just a problem. Other than the allure of the different wrappers, I'm probably not going to come back to this, especially at $12.50, and that's quite a bit of a price to pay for. People are going to say it's a gimmick just because it's a barber pole. I mean, if you get the experience that Seth did, I mean, where you're getting those flavors that you enjoy and you're getting those constant transitions, that's going to be a good time. So,
This is a Coop brain teaser right here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a quality cigar with a gimmick.
Yep. So, if I had a better burn, maybe I'd have a better experience overall. But it was just kind of kind of puts a damper on things when you're like, constantly having to go. I sent Alec Bradley a bill for another can of butane, but I don't know if I'm going to get payment on it or not. So we'll have to see how that works out.
Maybe they'll send you one of those little burners.
If they send me a burner, that's cool. As long as it comes
Dude, those
full.
are amazing, by the way. I don't know why people – that's a classic at this point, right?
Yeah, it's
that
great.
Accessory, that's called a classic at this point.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into the scores. Seth, you gave it a 7.17. I gave it a 5.10. So how'd that 7.17 match up for you?
It was a little high. I think there's a little bit of excitement from the three wrappers and the whole fact that it's a gimmick. And Coop would agree with it. I do think it's actually a pretty good blend. I think it's a lot better than the Filthy Hooligan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's even better than Black Market. It's one of those things I would have just done like Alec Bradley Shamrock.
Right.
So it's a cool little St. Patrick's Day stick. I think it's fun, it's gimmicky, but I think there's also some educational aspects to it. If I'm going to be a complete nerd about this, because you can get some Candela, Maduro, and that naturals pretty well.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
Yeah, my score matches up well. I mean, it was the average flavor profile, really bad burn. I mean, if the burn was, if I had the same construction level that you had, I'd be, high fives, maybe at 6. So, it would be a better time. But, maybe I'll run across this again when they do a release next year or something like that, and we'll kind of check it out again. But and definitely better than the Blarney stick for me. But,
oh yeah, there you go.
So there's something being said for that. So. All right, if you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. But also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.